Hey! You are listening to the Grumpy Guy BJJ Podcast.
Welcome to the Grumpy Guy BJJ Podcast with James Wilson and Rob Eickhoff.
Semi-seconds in automatic minutes, finishing to diminish the position that was given risen.
Boom.
Okay, we're back.
We are back.
Episode 44?
44.
We're back on schedule. It's a Saturday.
Saturday after training.
Post-training, yeah. We both look a little rough. Your face is... Kevin got you pretty good there across your nose.
I just took it easy today.
Yeah.
Recovering from being sick all week. I'm still not 100%.
Yeah, I got beat up. It was a rough day.
Yeah.
Training for me. A bunch of people on my back choking me out. It's fucking terrible.
Happens.
It does. 5 days of training in a row. It's tough, man. I hate to admit it, but like jiu-jitsu is not quite as much fun when I'm at the end of day 5 in a row of training. It's like when you rested a little bit, you got a little energy, things aren't as sore. It's just your timing's a little better. You just got a little more.
You got a little more confidence in your physicality.
That's right, yeah.
You know you can pick up the pace when you have to. You know, when your gas tank is empty.
Your 60 to 80% is different too. It's like, it's like all of a sudden you got to go to like 100% to get to like what used to be your 80%. And you don't want to do that because like you said, your gas tank's different. You're fucking... So you just roll a little different. Then you start developing bad habits. It's when I realized like everybody's on my back. I'm defending bow and arrow chokes left and right. I'm like, dude, I'm in such a bad place right now. I am just reverted to the worst of all of my bad habits because it's terrible, man. In the moment, it is so true. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. It's like, I know what I should do, but in the moment, it feels like doing this other thing
would be easier.
Will feel just a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And just,
But then it puts you in a worse position to where you need even more energy.
And then it just culminates with, tapping and being disgusted at yourself for doing what you know you shouldn't have done. But anyways, it's that's what makes jiu-jitsu fun, man. It's a journey. It's not
a bad day on the mat is better than most days at all.
For sure.
You know
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
That's
like
right.
when not that I really think about not doing jiu-jitsu, but I'm always like on my days off. That's the funny thing, the irony. I'm sitting here talking about the importance of days off, but my days off are a little torture because I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with myself without jiu-jitsu?
I was so antsy to get on the mat today. I knew I wasn't going to train real hard today because, like I said, I'm still not 100%. But man, I was fucking dying to get in and train.
That's a good spot to be. That's where you want to be. A little hungry.
I was, fighting off this nasty fucking cold all week. And then I got out early in time on Tuesday, but dude, I was wrecked.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure I didn't check my temperature, but I'm sure I had a fever. I had goosebumps all day. Just, felt fucking terrible. The sinuses and the sore throat, the whole fucking 9 yards, man.
Yeah.
And so, I went home with Ed, just go to work, suffer through work, and then go home and go to bed every day. Is all I was fucking doing. And then I could have made it to the gym last night. I got out of work in time, but I showed some restraint. I was like, all right, I'm not going to train tonight. I'll save it for tomorrow. And then I knew I'd make it in today, but I knew better than try. If I would have pushed it and did a bunch of rounds today like I wanted to, I think it would have fucking set me back.
Oh, for sure.
So I literally did 3 rounds, and I'm like, all right, man. I wanted to keep fucking training bad. And I just had to show some restraint and suck it up. And
discretion is the better part of valor sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I figured that will pay. That'll allow me to go home, recuperate tonight, and I'll probably feel a little bit better tomorrow even. But hopefully train tomorrow.
Yeah.
Train again Monday. So.
Yeah. I think I got to take tomorrow off.
Yeah, take tomorrow off. Then you can train Monday. Really.
Yeah, I'll train Monday. I got some open mats probably.
Yeah, I'm sure it's holiday. We'll do open mat.
Yeah. Good times.
Yep. But anyways, that's been my week. Fighting off the fucking Vegas HIV.
I know, man. You freaking... And we saw you on the road. I finally saw you in your truck.
Yeah,
I know that
that's right. You and Shiloh were driving down the road.
We were going out to Montrose.
Is that where you were headed?
Yeah, I was going out. There's a shoe factory out there. Sense of Motion shoes. And they're a literal, like they make shoes out there.
Huh.
Yeah. And they're really good. They're super good. Like, shit, I'll grab one real quick, man. Fill some silence. Say something smart.
I'm not going to fill silence with anything. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so these are the shoes. And they're really good, like, foot healthy shoes, you know? They fit well. They got a good, flexible sole.
They much to them.
They're really breathable. So, yeah, they're really, really nice, man. I like them a lot.
Handmade right there in Montrose, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't even know they were there.
Yep. So, I got one of my problems that I keep running into with the Catalyst pedal is people are asking me, well, what shoes do I wear with them? Because especially if people have been riding like clipless pedals, you know, they're like, well, you know, what shoes do I wear with these here? And unfortunately, there's no really great options. Like I've been telling, like there's a company 510. They make climbing shoes as well. They were bought by Adidas a few years ago, but they make a line of shoes specifically for flat pedals, and they've got the super sticky stealth rubber. And so like their Free Rider is the best option right now, but it's a shitty shoe, right? Like it wouldn't be a shoe that you or I would wear. It's like some skate shoe with the uppers that are too big and thick, and it's so there's no real good foot healthy shoe for cyclists, especially nothing that's like geared specifically for them. So I got turned on to these people through the TVA program, and because people keep asking about the shoes, and they're like, man, you need to go talk to these people. So yeah, I'm testing out their shoes as riding shoes right now, and they're pretty good, man. Yeah, especially with my pedals. Like that's the thing, is like people don't realize that, you know, when you have even forces going into the pedals and you don't have your foot literally being pushed forward just constantly, like when your foot's not balanced, it's you're on this a platform that rotates on an axis, right? And you're trying to apply force into it. And so, you know, the way that people traditionally do it towards the ball of the foot, it unbalances the platform. I mean, you can see it when people are pedaling, their toes are pointed down. Like they've literally unbalanced the platform that they're pushing into. And so that's why you need, you know, people think you need to attach your foot to the pedal, or, you know, you need like really sticky rubber or something like that, because you've created this extremely unbalanced platform that your foot's literally trying to slide off of, and you have to resist that. Well, when you have even forces going into the platform, you don't have that problem. So that's why, like you've noticed, you ride my pedals, like you can jump on those things in tennis shoes, and you don't feel like your feet are gonna fly off. And it's because like you're not fighting, and you know, you've ridden normal shoes and pedals before, and it does. You like especially when you stand up and sprint, you feel like your feet just want to fly off. So once you even out those forces, like not only is it like better for your body and your feet, but you get rid of that need because you're not fighting those forces. And so like these have a little bit of a sticky rubber sole, but they're not like stupid sticky, but you don't need it anymore. So now with these pedals, it opens up your options for shoes. You don't have to have this ridiculously sticky rubber, because that's why 510 had cornered the market, because they had the stealth rubber from the climbing division, and it was so sticky. It was stickier than anything else out there. And so it allowed them to corner the market on flat pedal shoes. And so they got to dictate the market, and they think they're all like rad fucking, you know, 20-year-old something dudes who want like skate style shoes that look like they're. And so, dude, there's a real spot for a foot healthy shoe for cyclists. And so anyways, I'm hoping the Sense of Motion shoe so far has been really good. But if it works out, I'm going to try to collaborate with them.
Like a partnership with them somehow?
Yeah. Get like a Pedaling Innovations branded shoe, and it'll be like a system. You'll have like the pedal and the shoe.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and so that'll just kind of clear things up. Because right now, people can obviously like either go to senseofmotion.com and buy these, or any good like foot healthy, you know, hiking shoe or trail running shoe. It just needs to have like a flat sole with relatively little, you know, relatively featureless. You don't want big deep lugs. But, you know, but yeah, to have a shoe that you can specifically tell someone, hey, you're a cyclist, yeah, here's a shoe for you. that it helps. I mean, we're jiu-jitsu guys. We go crazy if you put BJJ on whatever it is, man. It's like, whoa, holy shit, this is great, man. This is for me. So yeah, we were going out there to check out the shoe factory and talk to the people. It was pretty interesting, man. Like, kind of just seeing the process. And
when was it, Montrose? That's not a second podcast.
Yeah, it's all right. No, it's before you got into Montrose. I forget the address, but I remember it was like, you know, it's kind of on the outskirts a little bit before you got into.
Before you hit the airport.
It was past the airport, just past the airport. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, kind of back that way, whatever that means. I don't know Montrose well enough. It's not like Telluride. I walked around Telluride enough to where if it was Telluride, I could have been like, oh yeah, dude, it was like right here down the street across from the frickin' whatever. But Montrose, I just drive through that place, going to other places. But I hear it's nice. It's a nice town.
It's a nice little town.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
But anyways, that's what we were doing. But I finally got to see Rob in his truck.
That's it. You hadn't seen me drive my truck. You thought I was lying all these years.
Yeah.
I drove a truck for a living and worked for...
You know, I don't trust anything till I see it with my own eyes. It's like Australia, man. It's at this point, Australia is just a theory. It's like, I've never seen it. How do you know it's really there? It's an elaborate hoax.
The earth is flat.
Hey, let's not go that far.
Hey, you haven't seen that it's round.
I may be crazy. I'm not stupid.
You've never flown a plane and had to adjust for the curvature of the earth? Or shot a sniper rifle and had to adjust for the curvature of the earth?
That's true. I've never experienced it for myself.
You've never experienced the curve of the earth. It could be flat.
I mean, I think when you're flying and you're looking out and you can't see, like, you know, it disappears. It obviously doesn't, like, just keep going out.
Well, your eyes can only see so far.
Maybe yours. I got fucking super eyes, bro.
Yeah. Earth could be flat.
It could be. I don't know.
I got a flat earth emoji I'm going to send you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Along with those BJJ ones that you
BJJ
fucking...
emojis that I just randomly send you.
Those are great. I know. I woke up one morning to Kurt Osiander flipping me off.
That was great.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I randomly send that to all our jiu-jitsu buddies just for no reason. No text.
No. Yeah, it was
no
awesome.
Good morning, no hi, no
I think
nothing.
I was in Long Beach. Just like,
Kurt
woke
Osiander
up.
flipping you off.
All of a sudden it was like 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, who's this? Oh,
and then whoever I send it to, they respond to me and I just don't respond back. It's like, nope,
No, sounds about right.
Just flipping you off, man.
So
thinking about you.
But yeah, I don't know about flat Earth. You know, honestly, you gotta claim to be agnostic on a lot of things. If you can say that I'm pretty sure, but there's some shit. I mean, honestly, how surprised would you be if they came out and said the round Earth was really a fucking conspiracy and it's been flat and here's all the proof and it's been suppressed?
I'd be like, great. How does that?
See what I mean?
How does that help my fucking
arm bars? Exactly.
I can still go to jiu-jitsu today, right?
Now, somebody came to me and told me like, you've been doing arm bars all wrong, and here's how to do them.
Then I'm gonna listen. Then it's gonna have an effect on my life.
Yeah, that'd be like the flat Earth versus round Earth.
But whether they're telling me the Earth is flat or round, I still got to go to work. I still got to pay my bills.
Yeah.
And I still got to get better at arm bars.
Exactly. It
doesn't really affect my day to day. Did we land on the moon? Fuck it. I don't know. I don't care.
Know. I wasn't there.
The
aliens been here?
I don't know. I haven't met them. Maybe.
Do we have fucking Sasquatch locked away somewhere?
I hope so. But I don't know. And
I hope they're running around.
I hope we don't have them locked away. I hope there is such thing as Sasquatch.
I hope there is one.
I hope there is.
I mean, I hope there's several of them, not just one lonely fucker.
Yeah.
Like Harry and the Hendersons.
Poor guy. I hope there is Sasquatch out there. I don't think there is, but I like to hope there is.
Yeah. God, I don't know. I'd have to say that would be one I wouldn't be surprised on for sure.
If there was a Sasquatch?
Yeah. I think that we're pretty arrogant about what we think we know.
What do you think's more likely, that there's aliens or there's a Sasquatch?
Or that they're the same thing.
If they're different, what do you think more is likely?
Which one's more likely?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't... Man, that's an interesting... I don't know. I've thought about it too much. Because I got arguments both ways.
You have thought about it too much.
For sure. But I don't believe either one's real.
Neither one?
No.
Really?
Like, ultimately.
Really?
No.
You think they don't exist?
No.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, I mean, so here's the reason. Well, Sasquatch, I mean, just the obvious fact that at this point we probably would have run across something of them if they were out there. But I fully think they could be hiding from us. But the aliens, like, I think that it's weirder to think that we are the only thing. Because, like, if you look at, like, our solar system, it's pretty unique. Like, you know how Jupiter is so big and it freaking absorbs, like, you know, tracks a lot of the comets and asteroids and shit that would, you know, Earth would have to deal with. And there's just a lot of things that come together here. And so, I don't know. Dude, we don't even really know. Here's the thing. We got these scientists telling us that there's like, it's like we don't fucking know what's out there. We have no fucking clue what's out there. So...
See, I think there's aliens. I don't think there's Sasquatch.
Yeah.
And I think aliens have probably visited us or observed us in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And realized we're all fucking stupid. So they leave us alone.
I don't see why they would think that, though.
Look at what we're doing. Look at how we behave.
You know what's funny is like
go to Vegas. You didn't just take your trip to Vegas with us and watch the masses.
Why do we assume that like they're better than us? Like that's the funny thing. Like why do we assume that they would use their technology for anything different than us? Better porn and fucking faster ways to buy shit. You know what I mean? Like, why do we think that they would develop light-speed technology
because they're
just out of the benevolence of their heart and not because they're trying to make more fucking money, whatever it is that they have? Like, that's the thing that cracks me up is how we all assume that they are somehow these morally superior beings just because they're technologically advanced. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that for a second. So... I mean, I don't know. If there are aliens...
That's a good point. I've always assumed, like, I like to believe there's aliens, and I've always just thought that they're way smarter than us. But there could be aliens that are just as retarded as we are.
But what do you mean by smarter? Like, what is smarter?
More advanced, I don't know.
Like, advanced. So, I mean, so here's
the
thing,
technology's more advanced.
They've just gotten rid of all the risks, so how do you continue to advance? You know what I mean? Like, these civilizations that people describe... that they think are fucking out there. They sound boring as shit. Like, where's your fucking risk? Oh, we know everything, and we can, you know, nothing can harm us, and there is no bad, and there is no nothing. We just fly around, and we just look at shit. Like, shoot me in the fucking head, man. That'd be boring as hell. You know what I mean? And how would you advance to that state with that motivation?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't. So, I don't know, man. I don't think that if you're going to advance to a highly technological state, what the fuck is your motivation? Like, and most of I just don't see any other motivation out there that the universe has shown us besides, like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking get mine. So
you've thought way more about this than I have.
Dude, I got to be totally honest with you. Like, I've thought about it here and there, but this is just
off the cuff,
fucking off the cuff rant. But it's funny you brought that up because I watch that Ancient Alien shit every once in a while. It's amusing and Z likes it, and I remember thinking just like, why the fuck do we just assume that these guys are gonna be so morally superior to us? I just don't get it. Like, so anyways, maybe there are aliens, but dude, if they are, like, I'd be fucking worried. Not that they're like, oh, you guys are fucking dumbasses. More like, how do we make money off of you? Like,
yeah, just because they're smart doesn't mean that they've all become morally enlightened. Yeah. It's not like it's a whole alien race of fucking Buddhist monks.
No. Technologically advanced does not even necessarily mean smarter.
No.
Like, you can have the same goddamn hairless monkey just over a longer course of time has been able to figure more shit out. Like, humans being more technologically advanced doesn't mean that we're fucking smarter than we are now. Like, that's the thing. Like, we're not smarter than a human being 5,000 years ago. You know what I mean?
We just
like
have better technology.
Yeah, like our brain's the same. There's not like a capacity to be smarter. We're not like inherently smarter.
Yeah, we just have access to more information.
Yeah,
and we can regurgitate that information. Doesn't make just because you can regurgitate information doesn't really make you smarter. You just get a good memory.
Exactly, man. People just, I don't know, they confuse computational skill and technology with like intelligence and morality, and it's like they're not the same goddamn thing.
Not the same.
So. Anyways.
Completely random. I don't know how we started on that.
I don't know, just the Sasquatch or aliens. So I wouldn't be surprised if either are real. And if you ask me on another day, I would probably say aliens are real. I'm just saying they're not real today, just to
argue.
Yeah, just find a controversial point.
That's good.
So
I like to think they're real.
Yeah, I just think it'd be really the more interesting thought, like puzzle for me is like, what if we are? Like, what if we are the most advanced thing out there? Like, what if there is just something so fucking unique about our situation that, yeah, there's this potential for life in these other planets, and maybe there is life on other planets, right? So if you're going to call aliens, like, just some sort of life out there, yeah, I'll say there's alien life. But if you're going to say aliens in the way of, like, some sort of intelligent life form that could, potentially interact with us, like, what if, yeah, there's the potential out there, but every 1,000 years they get blown the fuck up because they don't, or you know what I mean? There's just something with their situation where they're not able to accumulate the knowledge and the technology that we have. And so, like, what if we are the cream of the crop? That's, again, everyone just assumes that, like, we're this fucked up thing. Like, we're the worst thing out there that, like, God damn it, the rest of the universe is out there just looking at us going like, Jesus Christ, you see these humans over here on Earth? Like, they're the dumbest motherfuckers. Like, they get together and we're like just subjects of fucking jokes and shit at interstellar parties. And it's like, what if we're it? What if we are the technological and moral pinnacle of the universe?
Because people like to think, like in the heavens or the afterlives or there always is something greater and better, that this isn't it.
Yeah.
I think we're just kind of wired that way.
There's something comfortable in saying, like, oh, the's something better than us out there, and, blah, 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 and they're judging us, that we're so horrible, and it's like, again, like, I don't know, maybe, but to me the more interesting thing is, like, what if we are it? Like, what if we are the pinnacle? And we're leading the charge for whatever reason. It's like, yeah, so what do you do with that? Besides sitting around just going like we're terrible. It's like, damn, how do we fucking lead the universe?
Lead by example.
I've seen Star Trek. We're at the fucking front of the line, motherfucker.
Dude, I never got into Star Trek.
I didn't really either, but Captain Kirk wasn't a goddamn Vulcan. Like, the Vulcan was sitting there giving him advice. The dude leading the charge. I know humans, like, we're not that bad. I mean, all the ladies fell in love with Kirk. I mean, humans got a certain endearing quality.
Some of us.
Some of us. It's alright.
Not all of us.
No, it's alright. As a group, though, we're an interesting group.
We are an interesting group.
We pull together when it counts, just enough to keep the whole fucking thing going. So, there you go.
There you go. Anyways, so, hard segue. So Kevin and I were sitting there watching, I can't remember who we were watching train today.
Oh no.
And he was commenting on, he's like, man, everybody's getting kind of nasty, like doing mean shit, like jiu-jitsu shit, like the Teddy Roosevelt. And we were both commenting on, like, yeah, this is fucking good. We're finally training the gym, a bunch of fucking savages. Like, aren't afraid to lay down a super heavy crossface or maybe a little shin in the neck or something,
Dude, yeah.
It's good.
It's an effective
It's a rough fucking sport.
It is a rough sport.
It's not, you can be, there's times to be mean and nice, but, like, if push comes to shove, man, you got to get nasty.
Yeah.
And that brings me to the point, you see the heat that Wagner Roach is catching in the jiu-jitsu world from the fucking jiu-jitsu pussies. So it started with that tournament, that big tournament there a few weeks ago that I was all excited about. What's that? The name's escaping me now. To where they had like the 8-man welterweight tournament. It was the super fight was the Craig Jones and Paul Harris match.
Yeah.
Whatever that fucking tournament was.
Yeah.
I think it was in Japan, right? But anyways, he got that wrist lock on that Marcin Held. He had the fingers interlaced. And he kind of just flipped it over and pushed up. And the dude like verbally tapped. It's not dirty. It's a wrist lock. He wasn't manipulating the fingers. It was just a straight wrist lock. And then a couple weeks ago, he was in a combat jiu-jitsu match down in Florida. and he did the Bill Cosby smother choke.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should call it that, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
He was like on the dude's back, and he just straight cupped the guy's nose in the mouth, and the dude tapped. And so he's been catching some shit about doing mean things in jiu-jitsu, and I disagree, man. Like, I'm on the Wagner train. Like, that's fucking. It's a fight.
Legit.
It's a fucking scrap.
Yeah.
And I was reading an article. He issued a statement. Because he doesn't.
I saw it. Yeah.
Did you see his statement?
Yeah.
I took one part of it, man. I wrote it down just because it was great. And I got it right here. It said, "This is what he said. He's like, I'm teaching, and anytime, anywhere, any one style of jiu-jitsu, not just one that wins medals." I was like, well, that's fucking good. And if you don't like that. You don't like what I do, good luck to you. And hopefully the members of your tribe will not get left behind in history. Because only the strong survive in this world, and jiu-jitsu is a life skill.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu's a life skill.
Like, this dude is a bad... Like, I like him, dude.
Yeah.
He's just a gritty, hard-nosed, he's scrap.
I remember his whole point was like jiu-jitsu... He actually, his statement had a lot of good shit in it. He was saying like, jiu-jitsu at its core is supposed to be a self-defense. And that as much as we laugh at karate and other, sports or martial arts like that today, like someday somebody could come along and they're going to be laughing at jiu-jitsu, and there's going to be other more effective forms.
If we don't right the ship.
If we don't right the ship, right. Yeah. No, and that was his point, is that it's supposed to be a martial art, not a just, and I've talked about this before, like there's a literal... It's bujutsu versus budo sports or activities, and that in Japanese, like the things like jujitsu, the ending in the U were the bujutsu. Anyways, they were like the martial skills, right? And the budo sports were the ones that ended in the O, like taekwondo, and so they were developed like even judo. Judo was developed. Like, yes, you have that martial arts, like martial skill aspect, but it was specifically developed more to develop the person, it didn't have that same hard edge. You know what I mean? It's like, they're the same thing, it's just a little bit different flavor, and like what branch did it come from? And jiu-jitsu is supposed to be a martial art. Like, it is supposed to come from that branch where it's supposed to have a martial skill carryover and not get watered down to the point where it's just a sport that doesn't necessarily carry over into the real world. So no, I thought it was a really good statement, but
I just picked that one little paragraph, but he talked about that, and that that makes sense too, because then I started thinking about I watched a lot of jiu-jitsu matches last weekend at Masters Worlds, so all us 30-plus year old guys out there scrapping. And they're all shorter length matches, like 5 or 6 minute rounds. And, IBJJF rules, do that. The adult divisions they could be like 8 or 10 minute rounds, I think, but you get into the Masters, they're all 5 and 6s. And you see, for lack of a better term, like a lot of old school jiu-jitsu at Masters Worlds. I mean, just gritty, hard, grinding, lots of good takedowns, fucking passing the guard, smash. You're not seeing, dude, I don't think I saw barely anybody playing fucking 50-50. You just didn't see much of it. Because when you have a shorter time frame, you have to fucking work. Yeah. And I never really thought about that before. Having a longer round lends itself to playing like these lapel guards and this other shit, because you have more time to kill, and if you get an advantage and then get a hold of somebody's lapel, you can just kind of fucking chill. You get it wrapped between their legs, they can't pass, but you're not sweeping, but it doesn't matter, they can't pass.
Yeah.
You can stall out and burn up a minute pretty fucking easy. And so or 50-50. You get advantage or two, you can fucking eat up a ton of goddamn time chilling in that stupid fucking scissor banging position. And it's that kind of shit that is going to water down the art, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu itself, and people will come around laughing at it.
Yeah.
And, unless we got to keep it fucking salty once in a while, man. And
Yeah.
We're in there trying to smash each other.
Yeah, it's pretend kill each
Yeah.
other. That's the name of the game. I mean, I don't know.
Dude, I like that. I like that style of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I'm glad that's what we play. Like, I'd get
Yeah.
frustrated. I would not have nearly as much fun, like, at open mats if it was, like, the norm was whoever got the first points or, like, what would be considered an advantage just started to play, like, very conservative and stop going for the kill. Like, that would not be fun, man.
No, it's not nearly as fun.
Yeah. Like, I love getting in there and just fucking going at each other and just, dude, even when you're, when I'm on someone's back or got the mount, like, I am not just thinking about sitting there and killing time. Like, if I look up and I got, like, a minute left, I'm pissed. I'm like, God damn it, I need to fucking work this submission, like, hard. Like, let's get after it. And, yeah, it's a different mindset, for sure. But I think it's, you gotta... That's where I think you gotta be able to have both, right? The yin and the yang. Because there's definitely advantage, like, there's good things that can come from the sports side.
No, there's a lot of good things.
Yeah, a lot of good things. It's just if it gets taken to an extreme, because there are rules and the rules can get worked. Because, man, 50-50, like, that's called I call them, like, nanny boo-boo fucking positions, like, where you're, like, doing shit that if there wasn't a rule that protected you, you couldn't do.
Right.
So if heel hooks were allowed, you couldn't do 50-50.
You're not going to play there.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's things that the rules lend themselves towards it's in those gray areas, right? Like, okay, there's the spirit of the rule, then there's the letter of the rule. And when you're, like, working the letter of the rule, to the nth degree, that's where it starts to get to be like, oh, come on, man.
And you see why people do it. I mean,
of course.
You're there to win, and so...
Well, there's a lot up for grabs, especially at the higher levels, man. You win a medal at, like, a major IBJJF competition, like, I can definitely impact your jiu-jitsu career moving forward as far as...
Well, like a lot of those guys in the adult black belt circuit, they have to accumulate so many points, and then they can... fight in the championships, worlds at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But you got to accumulate those points throughout the year. And so, I mean, there's a lot riding on it.
Yeah.
They're not out there just to have fun. They're out there, for something. So I get it, but it does.
That's why it's important to have guys like Wagner and, guys like you in the gym, like,
hey, we're here to get nasty,
man.
Yeah.
I mean, even Kevin, he says it all the time. Like, man, this ain't patty cake.
No.
Sometimes you got to get nasty with people, and it's not getting nasty. It's
you're not hurting each other.
Yeah, there's a point to it, right? Like, there's a difference between like getting someone in your closed guard and, like, squeezing your legs as tight as you can, versus using a well-placed and well-pressured crossface to get someone to move the way that you want them to move. Or,
well, I like to word it as like a tactical act of aggression.
Yes.
Not just a random act of aggression.
Yes.
Like just...
That's the difference.
Yeah, like just getting closed guard, like if you're a big gorilla and squeezing your legs harder, like there's no skill or technique in that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just meathead shit. I'm not advocating people being meatheads.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No. But if
we've all seen the, like, where someone just gets their legs around your head with no triangle, and they just try to, like, scissor crush your head with their legs.
Right. That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, no, knowing how to apply, aggressive pressure in a tactical way can be, I mean, dude, the Teddy Roosevelt, the fucking reverse neon belly, but putting the knee more in the neon face. That's a very effective move, especially, like, dude, people love to, like, they'll catch your arm and, triangle their legs, and, they can't catch you in the reverse triangle, but they won't let go of your goddamn arm, or just some other nonsense, man. And it's like, dude, come on, you're making me do this. You're making me do this. Like, but that makes them let go. And like I said, dude, I don't want to burn up 30 seconds sitting there. Like, I'm trying to get a submission here. Like, I'm not happy to be on top just sitting there. So, yeah, make a move.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
that was a good article though. Like his whole article, it said a lot of good things in there.
Yeah.
So.
No, I thought it was good. It's funny though. I had seen some of that. I didn't realize he was catching I got it from his response that obviously he was catching some flack, but it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, what else are you supposed to do? Just here's a submission opportunity. I'm just not gonna take it because why? Dude, that is so fucking Musashi said fighting is not a display of who is faster or stronger. It's like you're there to fucking win. Like you're there to beat the enemy. So that's the spirit of the thing.
Yep.
Not. Anyways, so yeah.
Anyway, I'm a Wagner fan.
Yeah.
I have been for a long time.
Yeah, I forgot. Kelly had said something about, I think reposting it on Grumpy Guy, our Instagram, because she's kind of taken over. I don't know if you noticed, but she's our new social media producer.
That's good.
Yeah. Rob's sitting here
thank
God, man.
I can't do that, man. It feels so forced and contrived and not from the heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do this podcast and in Jiu Jitsu, to help people. You know what I mean? And just puking stuff out on social media. I don't like social media. I don't spend time there. And I know there's benefit and people get benefit from it. And so for me to post shit on there, it doesn't feel like coming from a genuine place. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? It really just feels like.
But I do. I know exactly what you mean. But by the same token, it is a great way to stay in touch and communicate.
I see benefits, and I fully understand.
Because even using it for the Ninjas page, right? Being able to stay in communication with the gym. So there is a even if you're not using Facebook for Facebook, just having social media that you're able to use that way. But my point is, that's why we have a social media producer, because
it's so good.
Neither one of us are necessarily the best at it.
No.
But man, she's great at it. Kaylee's awesome. But she was asking about posting. I think it was that, reposting that.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, dude, Wagner's I hope he doesn't mind, but
I'm sure
I always consider him he's an honorary Grumpy Guy for sure. You know what I mean? When I think about Grumpy Guy BJJ, I think about that motherfucker. That's gritty,
hard-nosed jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, dude. It's fuck, man. Yeah. Going after the kill. So, yeah.
He was the one who lost his cool at one time and kicked AJ Aga's arm off the stage at that Fight to Win, wasn't it?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
I think that was him. Kind of lost his temper and fucking did the old Spartan stomp to his back and kicked him off the stage.
This is fucking, yeah. That's right, he was trying to do some donkey guard.
Or something. He fucking lost his shit. I think it was him.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Speaking of that, though, did you see that Seth there with Fight to Win starting to do some team jiu-jitsu tournaments?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't dug into it. I don't know all the rules and the point thing. But I'm a big fan of the team thing. And yeah, dude, he's got one coming up. It's September 22nd. I think it's on the East Coast somewhere. I can't remember, but there's a 10th Planet team, Carlson Gracie team. God, there's 2 other pretty big fucking teams. And it looked like they had it set up 4 guys and 1 chick on each team. And I'm not sure if they're doing a weight limit like the other one was or how they're doing it, but they're going down that road, man. It's starting to become more of a normal thing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoked for that, dude. It's super exciting.
Yeah. That'd be fun if there were some opportunities for a normal
just
Grand Valley BJJ team.
Yeah, get a team. Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
It might be I think they're probably kind of testing the waters to see if there's interest or if people want to do it, and I could see it going that way.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Fuck yeah, it would. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. It would be. I'd find that slightly more interesting than just regular competing.
Yeah.
Regular competing is fun, but the team aspect would be...
It'd be fun, dude.
Yeah. It gives it just a little bit different, flavor. It's not just you, for real. It really is, the team, the tribe. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be fun if they did it.
So we'll see, if it catches and gets any traction and keeps going with it. But Yeah, it looks like he teamed up with another company, like Subversive or some shit. I can't remember. I'm seeing the picture like on the internet in my head, but I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool, man.
Okay.
I'm stoked for that.
Well, right on. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else you got? You got
What
notes
else I
today,
got?
or are you shooting from the hip
I got
all day?
some notes, man. I do. I got a couple notes, but I got the Ramping ISO program. We're going to be converting it. I got it done and released last week for my mountain bike training business. And so I'm pretty pumped, man. It was well received, so we're going to get it converted over and add some stuff to it for the Jiu Jitsu side. And then, have it available. So,
speaking of that, I bought some like buckles, some plastic buckles. I bought some different versions.
Yeah.
I need to get an old jiu-jitsu belt because we're talking about making like an adjustable ramping ISO strap. I'm trying to MacGyver one up.
Okay.
I'm like prototyping one.
All right.
Yeah. I meant to tell you that.
It would be helpful, like getting.
You have some loops and adjust different, places you can adjust them and tighten them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for that.
So.
Anyways.
Yeah, we'll have the program here hopefully in the next couple weeks available for people. But yeah, it's been good, man. I took a couple weeks off when I was traveling, and I started to feel it for sure. So it feels good to be back on them. It's funny, you start taking it for granted.
Well, speaking of that, like as far as traveling goes, like I spent that last week in Vegas. Dude, the ramping, like having that in your fitness toolbox, so to speak, is perfect for fucking traveling.
It is, yeah.
It is the fucking answer to, like hotel workouts. Because 9 times out of 10, hotels have shit ass gyms. There's fucking nothing in them. There's like a whole bunch of cardio machines and maybe some dumbbells and like a cable. You know what I mean? Like there's usually nothing there. But dude, if you're good with ramping ISOs or the yielding ISOs, you don't even have to leave your room.
No.
Fucking push your coffee table.
I know they're great.
They're right there, dude.
Yeah.
Right
I was
there.
just being lazy. I was using it as it was more just staying out too late and spending too much time sitting. And anyways, but no, for traveling. Usually when I travel, I keep up with my workouts. It's easy as shit.
It's the jam, dude. It's so you don't need barely any. You just need a little bit of floor space.
Yeah.
And you're up and running, man.
And it's funny. It's always been the travel workouts. Like, how do you stay consistent? How do you really give yourself a good workout without getting super crazy? And ramping isometrics are the key. So.
I was alternating when I was traveling. Like I would do one day more like movement shit, because I like to do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, squats. Like I like to move through stuff. Like set a timer, just do like 10, 10, 10, and just go get a good sweat going. I've always done that kind of shit, and I always will. I like to. But then, so I would do that one morning, and the next morning I would do like just mobility and ramping ISOs. And then the next morning I would do, kind of some movement, more shit. And the next day I would just alternate, just switch back and forth. Like, it's a good fucking combo. And you don't need shit for it, man.
No, I don't mention anything.
Discipline is all you need.
Discipline.
Yeah.
I wrote an article that I need to post. I should post it on the Grumpy Guy site for just kind of going over like how ramping isometrics and that ability to create tension is that missing element for so many people. That trying to use movement-based stuff to train that skill of tension. It's separating that, like creating tension and moving are two different skills, and the mistake we've been making is overlapping them. And so once you separate them, and you see like, oh yeah, we can and should train them differently, and there's advantages to doing it that way. That there's a lot to it. It's like I was talking with Amelia today in class, and. Just saying like I do 2 ramping isometric and then like 1 movement based workout. But even then it's like when I go in, if I'm doing deadlifts, I'm not trying to get strong with deadlifts. I'm just practicing the skill of deadlifts. And there's that, when you're trying to learn a new skill, there's that Goldilocks zone where it's not too hard and it's not too easy. It's right about that 80% effort range, give or take. And man, that is far below where most people spend their time in the gym. And that's where you open yourself up to injury risk. And so being able to go in the gym and do the movement based stuff, but not have to push yourself as hard because you're got the tension side of it covered. It is such an interesting way to look at training. Like now when I look at training, it's like, fuck, man, like why didn't, like it seems so obvious now. Like why, like yeah, why, I've been doing it all wrong. I've been fucking people up. So, and then you throw in the whole torque or leverage versus compression tension and how you have different responses from that. So, you know, just having your, you know, just usual exercises, right? Like the barbell and kettlebell and dumbbell based exercises are that compression tension where it's just pushing down on you, and your maces and your Indian clubs are the leverage where, you know, you're having to stabilize in an odd position, and now you get different responses from that. So now you gotta train these things. It's not just as easy as going in the gym and just doing some fucking swings and get-ups and deadlifts, which I wish it was, but I don't know. There's always been drawbacks with that. I've worked with a lot of people, and you just always start to run into issues, because when you really start pushing on the gas on those kind of programs, like fucking things start rattling loose, and that's not good for athletes, for things to start rattling loose in training. So it's like, how do we keep training hard and effective but don't rattle things loose in the process? And so that's where maces and ramping isometrics and stuff. I'm excited, man. I think over the next couple of years, like these things are gonna really, there's gonna be some cool shit going on with it. Like, so it's an interesting time for training. I think I talked about it in the last one with the Perform Better rants. Mm-hmm. So, right, I think it's good. I think it's heading in a good direction.
Speaking of that, you're really diving deep into the whole Brett Contreras glute.
Yes.
Mindset, huh?
Yeah, man. So that was really, and that was actually, I was saving it. I wanted to say, as funny as it sounds, that little hip routine thing, I'm sure you probably saw me doing my little side steps and monster walks and all that. So, dude, it's working. There was a point today where I realized, like, holy shit, if I don't want to, like, it's really hard for people to squeeze my knees together, because especially like I'm on the bottom and people come in and they're trying to squeeze in butterfly guard, because that was all the pimenta passing is, you know, knees in and pressure, and it was like I can keep my fucking knees apart, and I could feel people like pushing trying to squeeze, and I could keep my knees apart, and so yeah, it's making a fucking difference, man. The little hip circle or whatever he calls it, it's basically you get the band around your knees, and so it's 30 seconds, and I've been doing side steps, just, you know, left and right, back and forth, and then 30 seconds of the monster walks, and then 30 seconds of, I mix it up. I'll either do bridges, I'll get on the ground and do bridges, and then at the top really like pushing the knees apart, or I'll do deadlifts, or kind of just body weight deadlift, hip hinge thing, same thing at the top, like really pushing the knees apart, and then I'll do just where the knees are coming in and out, and then I'll just do an isometric hold, and my fucking glutes are just so lit up.
And you've been doing that little routine every day?
Pretty much, man. At least, yeah, at least like 4 times a week for the last couple of weeks. So, and I can feel the difference for sure already. Like, it's definitely making a difference on the mat. And like I said, you're in there, I'm listening to the glute guy, and it's like, you know, he's going to tell you how to get a fucking nice looking ass. But then he goes like, I train the Atos team, and, you know, it's like, you know, they're saying people can't squeeze their legs together. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to try that. And that in the bridge, right? Like, his research is definitely shown, both from an activation standpoint and a result standpoint that you get from them, that the bridge is its own movement. So like, instead of it just being squat and hinge, it should be squat, hinge, and bridge.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say like, I agree with that 100%. Like, I'm not anybody important to agree with that, you know. But
yeah, but you got
but like, I think that's fucking an awesome idea.
Yeah, so now when you work out, like you can't, it's not hinge.
It's not push, pull, hinge, squat.
No.
But it is push, pull, hinge, squat and
bridge.
Push, pull, hinge, squat, bridge.
Yes, you have to have that fifth one in there, that fifth movement, to cover all of your bases. And so, and then again, just the value, going back to it, just harping on it with the ramping isometrics, just how valuable they are. Just that ramping isometric bridge, both the double and the single leg, like that is such a great exercise because you're able to load. We use the word load, but why do we put load on it? We load it because we want the extra tension. So it's not load we're after tension. And so if you're able to produce more tension, like that's your goal. That's the goal. So instead of having to do the hip thrust, which is the popular weighted bridge, with you got to get set up with the bench behind you and all this shit, and it's just such a convoluted. I used to do them like I had it in my gym. I remember going through this whole process when they were the evolution of this thing. And trying to get people set up and show them how to do it right. And, you could get people doing it right. But, then the whole point, though, is just to get load on that movement. And if you can achieve the same thing with the bridge, the ramping isometric bridge, it's safer. I'd argue more functional because it's not functional. It's an overused word, but there is something to, like, environment matters. It does matter. Like, so the environment that your body's environment matters to how it's going to adapt to what it's doing. And so you having your back on a bench is a different environment than having your back on the floor. And as what we want is that back on the floor environment. So you're able to produce a more functional environment with those higher tension levels. And so I think from a functional standpoint and also just from an adaptation standpoint, like your body will adapt to that more naturally. Because I think I remember telling you, like he talked about how he had to work on keeping people's head forward. And what, it's funny, like everyone's like, you're sitting on the bench, right? And instead of like having your head up, he would tell them to have their head down. And he's like, and this is what people would call a bad spine position. And he went on to explain that he just found that people were stronger there. And I was explaining, well, that makes sense because when you bridge on the floor, right, like where does my chin end up?
Tuck to your chest.
Tuck to my chest, right? Is this a bad neck position? No, neck position's contextual, right? So they're saying like this is a bad neck position without understanding the context of the bridge position and what the neck position is there. And so his whole point was that when you're in that bridge on bench position, that hip thrust position, like having your chin, your head down, and then keeping your head stationary. Because again, your head doesn't move when you're doing a bridge on the ground, right? So you're on a bridge on bench though, with your back on the bench, it's real easy for your head to pivot and move. You're pivoting around your shoulders more, which is not the same thing. And so the body the body's adapted to it. Like we've talked about before, like everyone who's listening to this is here because someone in their past can fight, right? Like fighting is what we do. And so your ability to bridge on the ground, I mean, we know is a fucking vital skill to your ability to fight, especially ground fighting when you're on the ground. If you can't bridge, you can't do that. Like you can't create space, you're not going to be able to move properly. And so our body's adapted to that in the specific environment of being on the ground with the head and neck in that position, right? And so now we've created this artificial made up fucking position to try to like put more load on the bridge. And they're running into problems and they're trying to like fix them by making sure that this head position and all this stuff is they have to coach it very hard because it's not natural to do in that position. But I'm like, fuck it, dude. Put someone on the ground, throw a belt around their waist, tell them to do a ramping isometric and call it good. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that bridge, the bridge and the hip circles, the hip routine, working on the adduction aspect of the glutes. making sure those two things are in the program I came away from that and definitely been keeping up with that, and I think it's making a difference already. So yeah, I'm gonna have everybody in the gym doing. I want to get I'd love to have it be part of the Grumpy Guy class.
I'm game, man.
I know we either have to order a bunch of them or like have people tell people like, hey, this is just part of the deal. But it can't be that hard. Maybe we could even get Grumpy Guy ones.
We can probably get some Grumpy
I've
Guy
already
ones,
started poking around on Alibaba, looking at some Jiu Jitsu belts that we could get self-branded to use for like ramping ISO belts. So like when people bought the program, they could get the belt too.
Yeah.
And
I bet you we can get basically a big rubber band for your legs.
Yeah, with that Bear Complex
Yeah.
band, it's basically the same damn thing. They just put his hip circle thing. So, anyways.
Yeah, the glue guy sells one on his website for like $30 or something.
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's what it's called, the hip circle. I
can't remember.
But anyways, yeah, kudos to him, man. He's a research obsessed dude, and the results of it is that we've been looking at hip training in a very, linear way, and that it's definitely more multidimensional than we think. And that's the other thing is like the hips, they can be trained more often. Like yes, you can overdo it, but a lot of the overdoing it is overdoing one of the three functions, right? So it's not just extending the hips. There's also the adduction aspect, and there's also the bridging aspect. And so a lot of times when they just do too much goddamn deadlifting or single leg deadlifting or swings, they do these like standing hinge movements and they overdo those. And then that overloads the hips and causes problems. But if you're spreading it out, like he called it the rule of thirds, you should be doing a third of your time squatting, a third hinging, and a third bridging. And then within your movements for your hip, you need to be working on the hip extension, the and the adduction, the bridging. Like make sure you got all these things covered. And if you're doing that, then you can train the hips more consistently, but you're spreading the load out over like more functions. So that's why it's hard to say like, you don't want to train, because you would say like, you would look at what we did today and be like, well, you did 2 hip exercises. You did a deadlift and a bridge. Well, that's 2 hip exercises, and you only did 1 squat. So you have an imbalance here. And it's like, no, motherfucker. Like, that's not how it works. Like, this is a hip function. This is a hip function. Even a squat is a type of hip function. Like, tell me you're not using your hips there. But you're using you're using the hips in different ways. And if you're spreading that load out, like, it's different kind of a thing than if you're just hammering the shit out of deadlifting or whatever. So, but anyways.
I like it.
Yeah.
Then like you said, I think we got to start incorporating it into the Grumpy Guy.
Yeah.
Class somehow.
I know. We gotta figure that out. I want to get some maces in there too. I got some like simple things with maces we can do to work on some of the torque or the leverage based strength, because we're getting the compression stuff through the ramping isometrics. Because again, like the compression, what is the point of the compression? The point of the compression is to create tension. So you could even argue that like you're able to train that compression based tension with isometrics, and then we can train the leverage based tension with maces, and then we're training the shit out of our glutes with the hip circle thing. And so we're covering all these bases that really like a lot of regular training programs don't cover.
Don't touch at all.
They don't touch.
Barely. They just kind of scratch a little here and a little there.
Yeah, but definitely not in like in a comprehensive way. But I think that's why I'm excited, because I feel like there's something, there's a new way to look at training that's going to result in a new way of programming for training that's going to be better and more effective than what we're currently doing now. So, because again, man, I feel like the functional training movement, that was like, we got away from biceps and triceps and got into push and pull. Like that was a move in the right direction, but that wasn't it. Like we're not there yet. There's still shit that we need to figure out and figure out how to or account for and program and stuff. So But that's just me. I don't know. I geek out on that shit.
I see it. Like, you're excited about it. That's good.
Yeah.
Because that's when the mad scientist James goes to work and like, check this out, check this. So that's good. That's good. You're excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun
Some
stuff.
interesting shit will come from it.
It will, man. It will.
You got me as a guinea pig.
Yeah.
So
I got the little Grumpy Guy class.
Yeah.
I started calling my gym out here. It's the Fruta Institute of Lifetime Fitness. It's the filth.
The filth?
The filth.
Nice.
Yes.
Filth.
Yeah. So I got to get some t-shirts made up. I train at the filth.
The filth.
Hashtag not a lever bell.
Not a lever bell. Fucking lever bell. God damn it.
Not a lever bell. So, all right. So in the exercise vein, though, I did have a question for you.
Oh.
Crunches. So it's very like, are crunches, would you say they're a functional exercise or not?
Like your old school lay on the ground and like do a partial sit up crunch?
Yeah, what is a crunch? Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Like a sit up. Yeah.
No, I think they're kind of stupid.
Really?
Yeah. I say that like doing crunches on a Swiss ball, if done properly,
yeah.
like 99% of the times I see people doing those, they're not doing them fucking properly.
Right.
I think those are advantageous. I think because you can really fucking light your abs up doing that. But the old school, like laying on the ground crunch, I like the ramping ISO we do.
Right.
With the neck ice, the neck exercise / crunch. I like that. But just to do rep out crunches, I don't like them.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I would rather just do like your old Matt Fury combat conditioning non-momentum sit-up. Just lay completely flat, sit up, touch your toes. Lay completely flat, sit up, touch your toes. I find that is more applicable skill, strength than crunches.
Huh. So my thought process, obviously I had a thought on this. Couldn't you argue though that there is some functional carryover to grappling, especially like having someone in close guard?
So you're saying like so I was visioning like lifting your upper body up. So you're saying like a crunch, like bringing your knees up to your chest?
No, lifting your upper body up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there could be. There could be some functional carryover.
Yeah. So I think that it's just, I was listening to someone who's a therapist explain to someone that they were treating that they were like, you don't ever want to do crunches. Crunches are, the only thing that they're good for is sitting up in bed. And you don't need to do that. They don't even target the abs. Yeah, I've heard all this. I mean, trust me, I know, what's that fucker's name? The bat guy. Stu McGill. I mean, he's destroyed, there's been a lot of pig spines been sacrificed and dynamometers in the name of, showing how horrible crunches are to the body. And so I know it's become very, almost cliche to say that they're just worthless and don't do crunches.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, see again, I just got kind of, so again, I think there's a context to it, but even like your old school, because then people even would say like the old school, like where someone's holding your feet down or where you got your feet underneath the couch, right? And you're doing sit-ups that way. And people are like, oh, it's just fucking hip flexors, man. And I'm sitting there trying to sit up and people like to hit a sit-up sweep or climb up someone with my legs around them. And I'm like, it's my fucking hip flexors, man. Yeah. Like, but I need my ability to anchor my legs onto something and then curl up and pull myself up using my abs and my hip flexors is an important skill in Jiu Jitsu. So it just got me thinking because I was hearing her say that and I was just like, man, we have gone way too far in this functional training world with the crunches, and that there is value to them. And the reason that most people don't understand the value is most of these motherfuckers don't grapple.
Yeah. I was thinking that when you were saying that. what's functional for an average schmo out there as opposed to what's functional for us jiu-jitsu guys is worlds apart.
No, degrees.
We're
not different.
Worlds
it's
apart.
Degrees, it's not different though.
Yeah, okay.
So you'd still need, like, I don't think that you need the degree of strength and whatever that we have with those movements, but I think that you need it. Like, you should be able to curl and sit up. I like the straight leg sit up. I think, and again, like, sit up becomes contextual. Like, well, what do you mean exactly by sit up? And I just think that even like leg raises, right? Like, leg raises get poo-pooed. You know, the old Roman chair, right? And it's like, that was just hip flexors and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, again, get someone in closed guard, move them around a little bit, pull them in. Oh, it's hip flexors. Are you supposed to be like my abs aren't being worked, so this is work. Like, what, you know what I mean? This goes back to, like, asking the Spartan, what fucking muscle or what movement pattern are you working? It's a ridiculous question in that context. You're like, aren't you worried that your abs aren't working there? Fuck no, I'm not, right? Like, holy shit. Anyways, but so I there's value, I think, for those things, for everyone.
You know what's funny is, like, you know, as you're talking, like, I was thinking about how I contradict myself because I do plenty of hanging from the pull-up bar crunches.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a normal routine. I do pull-ups every fucking day. I do some every day. And a lot of times, I'm going real slow. Like, I'll hang. I'll do like a crunch my knees up to my chest, put my legs straight, do a pull-up. Lower back down, and I do that real. So I'm spending a ton of time hanging, stretching my shoulders, but I'm doing a crunch in between each one.
Yeah,
and I do that quite often. You know, just as kind of like I use that as part of like my morning mobility routine, like just kind of get shit flowing and moving.
Yeah, man.
I do sets of like 6 pull-ups, and I just do a crunch each time. Sometimes I'll do like an L-sit pull-up. You know, nice and slow. I'm not out there trying to set fucking world records. I'm just getting the blood pumping for the day.
But working that.
That leg crunch.
Yeah. The hinge. It's the hip hinge in the other direction, right? Like, we're all about the hip extension. But, like, dude, hip flexion. And again, there's a difference between having hip flexors that are too tight and having hip flexors that are too strong. Huge difference. They're not the same goddamn thing. We have a bunch of people out there with hip flexors that are too tight. Not too strong.
Not too strong. They're just so tight.
Exactly. So, but there's people are so afraid to work the hip flexors because they're tight. But it's like, no. They need to be strengthened. They need to be activated. Like, they can get locked in that tight position, and it's getting them moving through and getting them stronger can help get them looser. And so, anyways, it's just, it was funny because I'm like you. Like, I do these things in my program, and I've been kind of conscious about it, but it was just hearing her tell someone that and just realizing, like, holy crap, like, there's a lot of people out there telling people, like, you don't want to do crunches, you don't want to do leg raises, you don't want to do anything that works your hip flexors because that's going to be bad for your lower back and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't know. I think there's way more to this story, and we're really fucking people up
by telling them not
to do these things. So anyways, because like the ISO crunch that we do, the butterfly crunch, is part of the ramping ISOs. That's you could argue that that's a crunch, or a partial sit up. But again, like, I was actually, God, what was I? I was trying to think of some like hip flexor ISOs. I don't know, that might be getting crazy, but there'll be some mad scientist shit here and with some other stuff. But anyways, I don't know. I just wanted that was one of my internal rants to myself this week, where I'm like, God damn it, we have just gone way overboard with this stuff. That, like, if you're a grappler, you realize, like, that is actually an important skill. Like, you do use it for more than just sitting up in bed. And anyone who sits up in bed that way, like, that's not how the fuck you get up. You do a nice little, like, roll to your side, bum roll. Yeah, man, there's easier ways to get up.
Speaking of that, I didn't tell you, dude. So last, I told you I've been kind of suffering all week dealing with this fucking the heebie-jeebies. Last night I've been pretty tired. Like I've been falling asleep. Like I'll fucking overdose on nighttime cold medicine and just knock the fuck out. Last night I went up to the garage and I spent like 45 minutes stretching. I just went through this whole 45-minute routine, and then afterwards, I got done. It was probably 9 o'clock or something. I got done. I just lay down in my garage, just to kind of,
some ramping relaxos.
Just ramping relaxos, just to kind of chill after my stretching routine. Like, all right, just think about this. All right, I'm going to go in, brush my teeth, go to bed. Dude, I knocked the fuck out. I fell asleep on my garage floor for like 2 hours. Just on my back like a fucking serial killer. I fell and I woke up, dude, and I was all disoriented. My eyes popped open, and I looked around, and I'm like, why the fuck am I in my garage? And I walk inside, and I knocked out for like 2 hours. My dogs are inside sleeping on my bed like they want no place. I'm outside in the garage like a fucking lunatic. I was like, God damn it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Man.
I must have been fucking tired.
Yeah, put yourself in a relaxed state of mind.
I planned on just chilling for a few minutes and then getting up and going to bed. No, dude, I was out.
That's funny.
I woke up all disoriented. Like, why am I sleeping in my garage? And where am I? And how long have I been in here? Yeah, what time is it? Like, fuck, dude.
I haven't had that happen recently, but
yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, random, super random.
Random thought for you there.
Random events in the day of life of Rob.
So I got one more rant here from my notes. Yoga. So, again, I've probably ranted about this before, but yoga's not fucking magic, people. Like, you can get a bad yoga instructor just like you can get a bad trainer. And if they don't understand positions and how to keep you from getting in the wrong ones, like, I have this feeling that there's people out there that are really tight and they feel like, I'm going to go do yoga and yoga's going to fix it. And like, I don't know, maybe you tell me if you disagree, but I feel like that there's almost like I said, almost like a magic power.
Well, so
being given to it that
is what I suspect you're alluding to is, and I see it a lot when people are stretching, or yoga, is they're going in with, like, let's say they watch somebody that's really flexible, or they watch the yoga teacher, they try to replicate it aesthetically.
Yes.
Not
what
really,
it looks like.
What it looks like. Not really understanding where they're supposed to be feeling it.
Yes.
And that's where they're missing the fucking boat.
Right.
That's where the problem is when you're doing a certain yoga pose or a certain stretch, you need to understand where you're supposed to feel it. And how you look in that pose and how I look in that pose are going to be different.
Yeah.
Well, you and I might be pretty similar.
Right, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody with different physical capabilities. Like, it can look drastically different. But as long as you're feeling it in the target area, that is what you need to be focused on. And I think that's where a lot of people get fucked up.
Yeah.
They try to mimic exactly what some super fucking flexible person's doing, and they will forego all sorts of other parts of shitty alignment or positioning in their body to make themselves look as close to that as possible when they're totally missing the fucking picture.
Yeah.
They need to be focusing on the target area. So is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yeah, no, that is what it is.
That's what it is.
That's it's really that's the problem, because again, being a trainer, he's worked with a lot of people. I see this problem with training in general. And like yoga is just kind of like this, I don't know, fucking flavor of the whatever thing recently. But the problem is the same, is that you're trying to give the responsibility for how you're improving to someone else, right? It's like, okay, if I go in and I pay a trainer and I go in and I go through this workout and they're taking me through the workout, I should be seeing results from that workout, right? Like it's the trainer's responsibility to make sure that I'm getting this. And I feel like kind of that same thing happens with yoga, where it's like I'm going to yoga, and it's like it's yoga's responsibility to get me more flexible. When it's like, no, man, it's still your responsibility. Like yoga may be the vehicle, but yeah, exactly like you said. If you're not, and this is where like what I meant by you can get a bad yoga instructor just like you can get a bad trainer. Like if you get in the gym and the trainer is trying to coach you form on a squat or a deadlift without really understanding the movements behind it and really where it should be felt and where you shouldn't be feeling it, and you got someone looking like they're doing these exercises but they're feeling it in the wrong area, and they end up getting hurt is a pretty common thing. And the same thing happens a lot with people in yoga. They get in there and I see it when I'm in these classes. I'm just cringing because I know that where they're moving from and where they're stabilizing from isn't right. And so they're just reinforcing, creating like mobility dysfunctions. And that's the thing, like you can't have mobility dysfunctions. Like, we've talked about it, like your upper body position is important when you're doing your lower body stretches because the fascia and everything's connected. And so if you get used to having that slack in order to get into these lower body positions, well, that's how your body adapts to it. And that's the same thing with like, man, if you're not paying attention to these things and you don't have an instructor who's able to help you understand the differences and is doing that, like that's where, again, like I think that people trying to turn yoga into a workout and make it hard, like that's also where I think people get in trouble. It's like, man, it's supposed to be mobility. It's supposed to be restorative, right? So like the power yoga and the stuff like that, yoga strength and whatever. I mean, the ones, man, the instructors who will end class with 10 minutes of core or something like that. And it's just like, holy shit, man. And this is where people get themselves in trouble. So I don't know what got me fucking thinking about it, but I was just like,
interacting with the public, man, and it'll bring out your fucking grumpiness sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just was like, man, I'm tired of, it's like this magic pill, and it's like, no, there's still responsibility on your end but the funny thing is if you take that responsibility yourself, you don't need yoga. So if you like it, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. If you like it and you want to do it, great. But if you're doing it because you think that it's going to do something for you, no. You can accomplish the same thing yourself. You don't have to go to yoga to do, like, because our Grumpy Guy Fit, like what we do, our mobility flows and stuff, like they're basically very yoga-esque. Like I tell people all the time, like, man, yoga has not cornered the market on stretching, for Christ's sake. Like it's just fucking stretching and with breathing and stuff. So that's the irony is once you realize that there's nothing outside of you that's going to make you more flexible, you don't need yoga. So anyways, that's my fucking rant, man. I think there's a lot of people doing it because they think it's magic. They don't really want to do it. They're just doing it because they think it's going to do something for them. It's like, dude, if you just want that, then like here, you can like fucking A, like do a good mobility flow, focus on your breathing, really focus on how you're feeling. Like take it on yourself.
Take it on yourself and make it like part of your daily routine. No questions fucking asked.
That's the other thing. And so much more that way.
The older you get, the more important that is for us, dude. Even this week when I was dragging fucking ass, barely getting through the day at work, man. Guess what I did? Like I didn't work out in the morning. Like I was sleeping as long as possible because my body needed it. I'd wake up. I'd do a little mobility. I'd spend like 10 minutes doing some mobility shit in the morning just to feel good. But when I got home every night, 20 minutes of fucking stretching and mobility and then off to bed. Dude, no matter how bad I felt, man. Even when I'm working 15, 16-hour days, dude, I am obsessive about it. Like, I get home and I fucking do it. Yeah. Because I know if I don't, I can tell the difference.
You pay the price.
You pay the price.
Yeah.
And for guys like myself, you got physical jobs. you know, dude, you get stiff. And
Yeah.
if you don't pay attention to that shit, man, like it'll just creep up. Next thing you know, your back's hurting, your hips hurting, this hurts. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Got to do it.
You just have to do it.
Yeah. And you get way more out of like a little bit daily.
Yes.
And again, I think that's the other thing that I feel like this yoga thing is doing is it's people are going to like a yoga class once a week, once every 10
once
days.
a week or something,
Yeah, and like, you know, that's what I'm doing. It's like, well, what are you doing like every other day? Wow, you know, not really anything. It's like, no, man, you'd be way better off doing 10 minutes a day of the most basic stuff and not going to yoga than you would be doing it the other way around.
Yeah, dude, if you did 10 minutes in the morning and then 10 minutes at night every day, dude, you're going to make a lot of progress, dude.
Yeah.
If you get strict about it and you get yourself, okay, this is my morning mobility routine, this is my night. They can be the same.
Yeah.
Starting out, I don't give a fuck. Or you get two separate ones. Like, hey, this is my morning one, this is my evening one, whatever, just to change it up.
Yeah.
10 minutes, man, like, you would be amazed at the benefits you'll get from that.
Yep.
And how good you'll feel.
Well, Maxwell's got a bunch of those give me 5.
Yep, 5 minutes. Yeah, a little 5 minute mobility
5 minute
session.
mobility routine. So yeah, there's no excuse, but that's what I envision. And again, I go back like, you know, we both listen to Joe Rogan Experience, and he's obviously a pretty influential guy in the jiu-jitsu community, and I just feel like, dude, he's over promoting fucking yoga a little bit, and that there is I just see a lot of 40-plus-year-old dudes trying to carve a fucking hour plus out of their week that they don't have to go to a yoga class, trying to get in these awkward poses, maybe making the situation worse, and thinking that that's, you know, they're not comfortable, they don't want to be there, but they think that it's going to be this fucking magic cure-all for their aches and pains and stuff, and it's like, no, man, I feel that's not necessarily the best way for guys like us to go about it. I just know for myself, like, I'd love to do yoga, right? Like, I'm a fan of yoga. I can't find a goddamn time to do it. But I can find the time to do my daily mobility, so I don't need to go to yoga.
Yeah, because you think, yeah, if you want to find a yoga gym, so not only are you paying for it, but yeah, class is an hour long, but you got your 20-minute commute there, you got your 20-minute commute back. Next thing you know, you got 2.5 hours invested into this, to where if you just fucking stretched at home,
Yeah.
you don't have to go anywhere.
No.
Go out, sit in the middle, dude, you can turn the TV on and fucking plop yourself down on the living room floor.
Yeah.
You just make that your routine. Oh, like, I like to watch a half-hour TV show, fuck yeah, there's my mobility.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to spend 30 minutes watching this stupid show, stretching.
It's funny, we're both probably the same way. Our living rooms are littered with mobility shit.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm
I
sitting
got
down to watch
rollers
some rollers and balls
rubber bands and
yeah.
all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
man.
man, that's like TV times mobility time.
Yeah, but if you're gonna sit down and relax, you might as well work on yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So, anyways, that was my little. That was probably what it was. I think I heard Joe recommend hot yoga for the fucking 1,000th time.
Millionth fucking time.
It's magic, man. It's fucking magic. It's like, God, I think it was Henry Rollins. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, just stop with this. It's not magic. It's like, there's a reason that it works. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's a little bit of a black box element to things sometimes. Like, we don't always know how things are working, but, you know, yoga is not a big mystery how it's working. It's goddamn stretching and breathing, you know what I mean? And so we can do the same thing without it. But anyways, there you go.
I mean, if that, and we're talking to the jiu-jitsu world.
Yeah.
So, like, you have your tribe at your jiu-jitsu club or your school.
Yeah.
You have your tribe. Now, you know, if you don't have that and, you know, your yoga school is your tribe.
Oh, I'm not putting down doing yoga.
Yeah,
but
you know,
like I said, I envision people doing yoga that don't want to do it, but they feel like they have to do it. And it's like, you don't have to do it. You're not missing out on anything. There's other ways to do it. So that's really kind of my point in my rant is like, if you don't want to do it, man, don't do it. Like, if you don't have time, definitely don't give up a fucking jiu-jitsu class to go do yoga. Like, if you're not doing your daily mobility shit, like, do that, man. And so, theoretically, yoga can help your arm bars. But, and again, you got to remember, too, like, this is a social media world. So we're looking at, you know, there are a lot of top-level pro jiu-jitsu guys who are doing yoga and talking about it. But again, like we've talked about this before, they're different animals. they got so much time to do. It's like they have to fill fucking 8 hours of training a day.
That is their job.
That's their job.
I mean, like, they train and they recover, and they train and
They're
they recover.
looking for things to do to fill time.
Yeah, they're training and they recover. They're not going to work for 12 hours, then taking kids to soccer, and then trying to fucking squeeze in a jiu-jitsu class. It's a different animal, and I think people forget that too.
Yep, for sure. So, all right, well, I think I've beaten that dead horse with the obvious stick long enough. So, I got one last thing. Body triangles.
Yeah.
I'm tapping to body triangles. Where do you stand on?
It happens.
It happens.
It happens, man. Unfortunately.
Dude, yeah.
It's one of those I really don't like to tap to. But if someone's fucking strong enough and they get it locked in enough, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
It's very demoralizing when it happens.
God,
you can't look at yourself in the mirror, right, for a couple days. You're pissed off at your training partner for doing it. Like, this motherfucker crushing my ribs. My internal organs have been compressed.
Huh, yeah. Yeah, that's... I was wondering, like, if that falls under, the pressure category. Because you're not, like... Maybe that's why... See, when I get stuck in a body triangle and I feel like I'm going to tap to it, I give up something else. It's like... Because... Like, you can make space, but you do something stupid to do it, and then you're giving up another choke. Like, okay, I'll get rear naked choked, but not going all out to get that fucking pressure off the body triangle, even if it's opening up other shit. So I don't know. I found I remember I've been there. Like, I remember Kevin finally took pity on me and was like, okay, look, you got to roll this way, to get the. You roll away, like, you don't want the legs crossed where the legs are on top. Like, that's where
you get out. You want the other side.
Yeah, you want to get the pressure on the other side, and then start working from there, and then you get into Randy's fucking, and he switches on you, and you start making fucking weird noises because you can't breathe. But yeah, dude, it's I had somebody tap to body triangle the other day when we were rolling, and I was just like, wait a minute, man, it's just a body triangle. But yeah, I guess the fucking pressure. The
pressure, someone gets out of breath and they panic a little bit.
Yeah.
It all kind of depends on where it gets wrapped up on your ribs. Sometimes it ends up just being a pressure thing, and you just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Knowing nothing's getting damaged. But there's times where it gets over a certain...
It's on like a rib.
It gets over a certain rib or something. Like, all right, man. Like, I'm risking injury.
Yeah.
It's time to fucking tap.
Yeah, there's a difference there. If you're like crushing, like actually crushing your rib cage versus just like putting pressure on your diaphragm. Yeah. Then there's definitely
there's a difference.
There's a difference.
You have to learn to discern that difference.
Yeah.
Is this uncomfortable and I'm having trouble breathing, or am I risking injury?
Yes.
Those are these decisions you have to make in your jiu-jitsu life.
Yes. Am I having trouble breathing? That's the hard one. That we've talked about before. It's like, man, if you're just having trouble breathing, then
you're okay.
You can still breathe.
You're
it's
okay.
Like, the blood flow is not restricted. It's not great, but we can continue fighting. Short breaths.
Yeah, it's fucking, dude, it's terrible. Like, when you're on bottom, like north south, and you get a face full of like hot sweaty gi or rash guard, and you're trying to find just a little bit of fresh air. Like, you're peeling the material. Like, you're not even doing like real escapes at that time.
Yes.
You're just trying to move material out of the way to find some fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's one of the worst, man. You just had a serious scramble, and you ended up on that bottom north south, and you're just huffing in fucking sweaty rash guard. You're like, God damn it.
Yes.
But you can't tap to that.
Or you got Adam's belly on your face.
Belly.
Sorry, Adam. Had to throw that one in there. Anyways. So, that was my notes, man.
That's about all I got. I don't know anything worth talking about. Oh, I did read a little something there. IBJJF is already talking about scaling up for next year's Masters Worlds.
Scaling up?
Yeah, because it's so big. So many competitors. And I don't know. I mean, they already had, 21 fucking mats or something? I don't know what they have planned. Like, throwing in another day, or I don't know. But it's a big fucking tournament, man.
It is.
It's a cool thing.
It's like one of the bigger
ones I think it is like the biggest IBJJF of the year.
Huh.
It's just growing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's cool.
That is cool.
And it's really fucking cool.
Nice.
To be part of. So I came across that somewhere just surfing around.
Yeah.
Looking for jiu-jitsu shit to talk about.
Well, Keely's all fired up for next year.
Purple belt next year.
Yeah, dude. She's going to go compete. They got a girls tournament over in Denver the 13th.
This month?
Next
like,
month.
Like,
yeah, this month. Yeah.
in a couple
September
weeks.
now. Yeah, so she's going to go compete in that. And then, she's going to go travel around and get some experience rolling with other girls. So, yeah, see how she does next year. But, yeah, the Hawaiian Hurricanes on the prowl.
She got that new belt fire.
Yeah, well, she's...
I remember those days.
Yeah. She just doesn't want to... she's like, I just want to make sure I do well, you know, as well as she can. You know, just knowing next year she's going to be competing a purple belt instead of blue. So she's like, man, you never know. You could be coming across someone who's getting ready to be promoted to brown belt. So it's a whole new hierarchy within a hierarchy, man.
Yeah.
Once you get in that belt. But so, anyways, yeah, we had a couple other promotions. So yeah, shout out to
Josh,
C, and
Nick,
man. Brazilian Nick. Yes. Our one stripe blue belt for a couple years there, our resident.
Did any of those guys have stripes on the blue belts?
Nick had one. I think Josh and C had 2 on theirs.
I mean, just so anybody listening, like, our school's not big on stripes. Not for adults, anyways. Kids, it keeps them motivated, but adults, not so much.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not normal.
It happens.
It is definitely.
It's definitely not like a weekly. We're not handing out stripes every week to everyone who's been here for 4 weeks.
And there's a good chance that you could go your whole, especially once you get to purple belt.
Yeah.
There's a really good chance you might go your whole purple belt career without a single stripe. The next thing you know, you're brown belt.
Like, the funny thing is, I'm like, you know, I got my one stripe on there, and like at this point, I'm just like I don't know. It's like if I get another stripe, you know, great, whatever. But I'm almost like, man, don't like. What, I don't know how to put it. It's almost like at this point we know that they don't mean anything. So why are we going through the charade of another stripe here? You know? But I also understand there's definitely a point to it in the school, and you earn those things if they do come your way. But our school is a little notorious for non-striping belts. You see the super frayed, beat up belt with like 1, maybe 2 stripes on it. Is pretty normal in our gym. But Nick, you know, all of them were well deserved, but definitely the old Brazilian Nick had put in a good deal of time and effort to get his purple belt.
All 3 of those guys have been training for quite a while.
They have been training for a while, man. Yeah.
It's good.
It is.
We got a whole slew of purple belts now.
That's 7 new ones, man.
Holy moly.
Yeah, we got the 4 girls and those 3 guys, so I know.
We got a whole mess.
That's crazy. I know. We like doubled or tripled our purple belt population in a week. So
a couple new blue belts too.
That's right.
Austin and Brett.
Yeah. That's right. That was funny. It's like, so when Brett was getting his, we're like, so this is more for the other white belts than it is for you. Cause
dude, he's such a savage wrestler.
He's
a
man.
Good fucking wrestler.
He
man.
is.
Well, he wrestled at a pretty high level. I mean, he was like fucking like. I think I heard Kevin say he was like Arizona State champ or something in high school.
Was he?
The kid's legit, dude.
Yeah.
He can wrestle his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think you're going to out-scramble him or out-wrestle him, good luck.
No. When he gets on your back and it's like...
Yeah, he's funny. He's good, dude.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. There's a couple positions with him I do not want to get in because I'm going to have to work harder. Right now, I'm definitely taking advantage of the wrestler learning curve where he's learning how to funnel his wrestling stuff into the right direction, which he's doing a good job.
He's doing a good job.
But yeah, there's still, it's funny, man.
And he's going to get tougher and tougher each class.
Oh, I know.
Like, you just pick up a little jiu-jitsu trick here, a little jiu-jitsu trick there.
Yep.
He's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah, so it's funny, man. Yeah, we at Nogi the other night, dude, we went like 3 rounds in a row, and it was hilarious. It was your classic wrestler versus leg locker battle. Like, he's coming in, he's trying to pass. As soon as he felt me getting any sort of control on an ankle or leg, he's trying to get the fuck out of there. And yeah, dude, it took me the first 2 matches. I couldn't really get anything secured. I finally, on the third one, like, I don't even remember what I did, but it was, dude, he's tough. He's tough. He learns. He doesn't make the same mistake.
Well, like you see that with the guys that come from that extensive of a wrestling background, the mad IQ.
Yeah.
And you see that in how fast they pick shit up.
Yeah.
Like from their mistake. Oh, like he caught me with this. Like the chances of you catching him with the same thing twice, pretty slim.
Pretty slim.
Like they fucking daddy chunk that and they're like, gotcha.
Oh yeah.
And that's not happening again. And then you catch them with something else, like, okay, gotcha. And they just fucking catalog all these things, you know.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Like when someone doesn't have the wrestling IQ or the mad IQ, they can't make sense of where they fucked up as fast as guys like that can.
That's the hard thing, man, for white belts who don't have that background, for sure. I mean, I know myself, just, you know, because we had Nick Henney, you know, he was same thing, like just super wrestling stud, good background there, and I was able to excel pretty quickly in the jiu-jitsu ranks. But it's like, you know, technically I started like a month or two before him, but he's just picking shit up and you know, makes a mistake once and learns from it, and I'm just making the same mistake over and over and over and over. And finally I got to go to Kevin and say, Kevin, what is the mistake that I'm making and how do I fix it? You know, like I had to just be spoon-fed that shit up for the first, I mean, I'm still dealing with it, but as the mat IQ, as I've gotten a better idea, like that's when I get frustrated. The other night, like Kevin and I showed you, I have in my notes, you know, in my journal, I make note of what's a Kevin talk versus a class. And I was just getting frustrated because I consider myself a pretty decent problem solver. And so when I keep running the same goddamn problem and I can't figure out the solution to it, like that's when I get frustrated. Like that's when I get like, you know, fucking pissed at myself. And so so I still have to do it. I still have to sometimes be like, man, what the fuck am I doing? I just don't understand. Like, I'm just not understanding what the situation is here, obviously. Like, I keep walking into the same goddamn thing. So, but yeah, that's what makes it fun. But it can be frustrating. But yeah, those wrestlers definitely have a leg up on those of us who didn't do that.
On that note, put your kids in wrestling.
Yeah, get them in wrestling or jiu-jitsu or something. Get them some mat IQ, because yeah, dude, it's the third dimension, right? Like we function most of the time, and for the most part, in a two-dimensional environment. I mean, yeah, we can jump, and there's definitely that potential for it, but it's not like as much. But when you get on the ground, now you got 3 dimensions. It's the 3-dimensional movement, and that's where people get all fucked up, and then you don't understand how to manipulate yourself, how other people are manipulating themselves, how you can hinder their movement. Like, that's like, you know, rolling with Pimenta, which, you know, he's just like we were talking about earlier, he just cuts his niche, and all of a sudden you're like, God damn it, like I can't move, or if I do, I'm just falling right into what he wants me to do. And it's just these simple little things, because he understands like that 3-dimensional space so well, and then before you even know how to occupy it. And God, sometimes I wonder like what he sees, man. I would just love to
I always
spend a
envision
minute.
It's like the Matrix.
Yes,
it's like when Neo finally saw the Matrix.
Yes, that's what I was just
and it's
thinking.
just fucking green and black, just numbers on the screen.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's all he sees. He doesn't even see like.
He just goes into a trance.
Yeah, he goes into a trance, and it's just Jesus dodging fucking bullets.
Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah,
that's all he sees.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's impressive. So, all right, man. That's all I got for my notes.
That's all I got. It's good enough.
Anything else? No. Yeah, I think we'll call it a day. Go get another week of training in, and meet up back here next week.
Same time next week.
Yeah,
cool.
Sounds good.
See you.
All right. See you.
Thank you for listening to the Grumpy Guy BJJ Podcast.
Thank you all for listening. You can find us on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Please make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. It really does help and will allow us to keep putting out episodes. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas, hit us up at grumpyguybjj@gmail.com. Also, go to our website, grumpyguybjj.com, and get signed up for podcast updates and get our free BJJ Improvement Starter Kit. That's it for now, so get on the mat, train hard, and talk to you all next week.
Down, clown with a permit. permanent rep. A hermit now, boom. Doggy stool, foggy, cool, got a froggy outside Molly dude. Melvin, Colin, Daisy Duke, hanging by the lace of their shoes. No trace of the tools, shaped in your face, fuck the rules. Snooze, you lose. One eye always open, in times two, no clue. But soon a brief monsoon might give you a view to choose. Stay tuned, include, won't conclude. To the end is near, beware there's consequences for what you do. To me indeed, a devil of many levels, I keep on feeding. For several of them rebels, me, myself, and I.